Hey y'all, I'm Kierstin Elisabeth and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'll be showing you how to achieve this super glam, super duper easy mermaid look for Halloween. So stay tuned. For my eyes, I'm going to start with concealer and I'll be using the shade Fawn from the LA Girl Pro Concealer. And next for eyeshadow, I'm going to apply this darker brown burgundy looking shade from the Morphe 35W palette. Next, I'm just going to take a clean brush and blend that out. The key to this look is making sure your eyeshadow is really blended. So every time you see me apply eyeshadow, I'm going to blend it out with this brush. Now for the fun colors. So on my lid, I'm going to be adding this NYX Ultra Pearl pigment in the shade True Purple Pearl. And I'm going to mix that with a little bit of mixing medium just to make it a little bit more vibrant and make it easier to blend. And as you can see, it really takes a lot of effort to blend this color out. So if it takes you a little minute to blend it, don't be alarmed because it took me a minute to blend it out. Next, I'm going to take this purple shimmery color from the Morphe 35W palette and apply that to my outer corner. Next, I'm going to take the NYX Ultra Pearl pigment in the shade Jade Pearl and mix that with some mixing medium and apply that to my lid. To add more depth to the eyes, I'm going to go in with this black sparkly color from the Morphe 35W palette and add that to my outer corner. And I wasn't expecting this to happen, but adding the black kind of made it look like a sparkly dark blue color, but I wasn't mad at it. I'll be using the Garnier Skin Active Micellar Cleansing Water just to clean the little bit of fallout that I had from the eyeshadow. For eyeliner, I'll be using the Tarte Clay Paint Liner in the shade Black, and of course I'll be doing a wing even though you can barely see it. Now onto the face. First, I'll be color correcting using the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Orange. And I'll be blending that out with my damp beauty blender. For foundation, I'll be using the Maybelline Fit Me foundation in the shade Coconut. Now on to highlight, I'll be using the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Fawn. And to set that, I'm using the Sacha Buttercup powder. Then I brushed off the excess powder, and to prepare for the next step, which is the actual mermaid step, I applied the Estee Lauder Double Wear powder in the shade Amber Honey. Now this is the stuff that really matters when it comes to the mermaid look. So you want to take a weaving cap, anything with holes in it basically, that's what you'll need. And you're going to take it and put it over your head. As you can see, it was kind of hard for me to get it over my wig, so I suggest putting this on before you put your wig on if you're going to wear one. I just did it this way for the purposes of this video, but for my second try, I got it on really good. And now that we're looking crazy, this is where you're going to add the mermaid scales. So I'm going to take my e.l.f. contour brush and I'm going to apply that purple pigment that I used on the eye, and I'm going to use that for my darker contour color. And then right on top of that, I'm gonna go in with the Jade pigment that I used on the eyes again. And as you can see, you really don't have to do too much blending when it comes to this. Like a simple swipe and then like a little bit of blending, you'll be fine. Because you don't want to mess up the lines that the look is gonna create afterward. And this is the detailed look that you'll be left with after you take off the weaving cap. But wait, there's more. So of course I had to snatch my nose, so I used the purple color again to contour my nose, and then I also added a little bit of my contour powder that I always use, and I'll link that down below. For my waterline, I really wanted like an ombre effect, so first I added the jade color up until the middle of my waterline, and then I finished it with a purple color. Then I applied the Benefit Roller Lash Mascara. For lashes, I'll be using the Dodo lashes in the style D105. And don't forget, you can use my code KierstinBeauty to save money on your lashes. For lips, I'll be using the shade Aqua Verde from Nicka K New York. And this is just a really cheap brand that I found from the beauty supply store. This lipstick was like 99 cents. I kid you not. But don't worry, I won't be leaving it like this. So next I'm gonna go in with my NYX lip liner in the shade Y2K. This is so crazy to me because I don't know why this shade was coming out blue, because this Y2K shade is not blue at all, but I guess the lipstick kind of made it that way. And as you can see, I had to apply a couple coats to make sure it was all blended the way that I wanted it to. So of course I had to add my highlight from Becca Champagne Pop, duh, and I just put a little bit on top because it was already shiny. I didn't want to look crazy, so I added a little bit. And the most important step, because you don't want this pigment all over your face to move around, setting spray. And this is the Hard Candy setting spray, super cheap from the drugstore. And that's it. As you can see, I added my little DIY headband, and all I did was buy a little headband from Walmart and then hot glued some seashells on there just for an added effect. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial and maybe got some inspiration for your Halloween costume. See you guys next video, and as always, stay pretty.